Welcome back everybody. Here I'm just teaching you some more things about the PHP. So let's just open the PHP again. And what I'm just doing actually, I'm just removing this simple echo because I don't want to get the echo in this way. The interesting thing is we just want to get the data on the simple table. So how to do that? Let's just create the table. So one thing what I just want to clear with that, obviously we won't just loop the whole table. Okay, I just want to loop the rows, different rows of the table, not a whole table. So I'm just creating the table here, table, and at the end after the PHP I'm just adding another table in this way. And then here inside the while loop, first of all, obviously I'm just going to create a table heading, and obviously I won't loop that as well. So to collecting the heading, simply type THEAD, T head, and at the end T head in this way. And then simply I'm just cutting this and pasting it here in the TH. Here I'm just typing the ID. Okay, ID, duplicate that. Actually ID is a unique number of every cell and it can't be duplicated. Every row, actually every row of MySQL, and it can't be duplicated. So this is the preferred way. So by the way, here I'm just typing another thing, name, duplicate that, and the email address. Okay, duplicate that as well. The subject. Okay, and then after the subject I'm just typing the comment. But I think I should type some other things. I'm just going to the checking the database. I'm just typing here gender as here the next thing, gender, then skills. I'm just going here again and just simply typing th, and in one row I'm just typing all skills. I'm just typing skills. Okay, save that, going back to there, and the country. So duplicate that, and here I'm just typing the country and then the comments. Okay, actually I'm removing the subject here, and I don't need the comments as well. Here I'm just getting the user information. Okay, let's go to the browser and refresh that. Now ID, name, email address, gender, and skill and country. Okay, perfect. Now here I am just creating T body. Okay, T body, and at the end I'm just creating the T body. Oh, where is the table ending? I have to create that table, and this must be the ending tag of table, and here I am just creating the table body. Come on, yes, T at the end, T body. Okay, I done it. Inside the T body I'm just going to create the TRs here. Okay, I can add the TRs in the echo by using this way. For example, I'm just teaching you this way, the simple way, and this way I can do that. Okay, just simply type all the TDs in the first front row. I'm just getting the ID. So now the thing is that I just have to implement, or I just have to call the MySQL between the string of echo. So how to do that? First of all, I just have to break this thing, this single quotes, or if I just use double quotes, then I have to break the double quotes. So how to break the single quotes? In the center, in the middle of this line, I'm just adding 2 single quotes, and then if I just type anything, now you can see that the single quotes has broken. This starts from here and from end to here, and this single quote starts from here and to here. Okay, now this is the single any quoteless area. Now here we have to add the period first, then we can concatenate anything, like I'm just concatenating the rows and square brackets, and obviously what I just want to call here the ID. What is the ID? Actually this ID comes from the database, this is the ID. So let's just refresh that. Now I'm just getting one ID, and I'm just going here and simply duplicating that. Okay, and here what I'm just doing, actually I'm just typing the another thing, The second thing is what? That is the name. So here what I just mentioned in the localhost, the name, okay, perfect, name, and then what it's gonna get, the email address, perfect, duplicate that, and here I'm just typing the gender, duplicate that, and I'm just typing the skill. Now here I'm just using some techniques. I just mentioned single skill 1 here, and after that I just have to type another skills. Okay, here I'm just putting another skills, but the problem is that I just want to get a line break after every skill. So I'm going here, adding a BR, and after the BR again I'm breaking the codes, and again I'm putting another single quote to just make a balance. Now putting 2 periods here again and another raw. I hope you understood what I did. Really simple. I just simply broke the single quotes for this BR. Actually I just inserted this BR and these 2 periods, okay, and then same thing is continue. Here I'm just adding another BR and breaking the code here again, and obviously the raws and the skill 3, and after that again the BR that must be lost, and here raws I'm just typing the skill 4. Save that and go to the next line. Obviously I'm not gonna duplicate that, this is too much bigger line. The next one is the country, so let's just break the codes, add the country, and save that and go to the browser to check the results. Refresh that. Now I'm getting the name. Actually I'm not getting the country, I'm getting the skills, obviously PHP, MySQL, PHP, HTML and CSS and whatever. Gender is male and the email address, okay, name John Mark, and the country is what? There, okay, I got a simple problem. I'm just cutting this text. The country must be as an array because raw is an array, and in the raws all the data is fetching. So how I can use the country as variable? Now everything is fine. You can see here that this is empty. I'm just going to the browser to check that. Where is the skill 2? Okay, skill 2 is empty. Okay, actually skill 2 has some kind of line break. Okay, the problem, I understood the problem. Actually I just put it the break there. Okay, so actually there is nothing, no data here, but actually it is getting the break just because it is not showing the skill 2 but just showing the break for at the place of skill 2. Well, I'll manage that. I'm just doing some more things here. First of all, just add some kind of borders, which is really important. I'm just typing 1 and going to the browser and refreshing that. Now you can see that I just adjusted all that things in the border. Actually I just have to use some kind of if else command. So instead of borders I'm just simply using the commas. Instead of BRs, actually I'm just using the commas. Okay, and here the comma again, and just save that and go to the browser again, refresh that. Now this is more preferred way, by the way. So what I'm just doing now, save that, and you can imagine that this is not a designing way. We should design it. Obviously we should design it. How we will design that, I'll teach you the designing thing in next class. Actually I'll just use the Bootstrap. If you know about the Bootstrap, that is really perfect, but if you don't know, you can find the another course on Bootstrap in our next course. So you can watch all the Bootstrap and learn all the Bootstrap. By the Bootstrap we don't need to actually design or stylize our things. We don't need to create any CSS, any special CSS. Actually the Bootstrap has a ready-made script for CSS, and we just have to use that thing. In fact, we don't need to apply any type of jQuery. We can get all that things through the Bootstrap by using some classes and IDs, by the name, only the name of the classes and IDs. So guys, stay tuned and we'll be in the next class. Goodbye.